What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with a Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 6 video. I mean, I guess, what do I... Season... I don't know. I always did like 1, 2... It's hard now. Alright. Yeah, so Super Baby 2, or just Baby, is coming to Season 6 of Dragon Ball The Breakers. In this video, we're pretty much going to be breaking down his kit and how he plays. So let's get into it, dude. So actually, I figured we'll watch the trailer a little bit. So Baby actually is going to be starting as a civilian. So your level 1 will be as a civilian, and then you go to other civilians, and basically that's how you will be leveling up, or survivors. So you play as a civilian as your level 1. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And if an infected civilian gets saved or attempts to be saved by a survivor, they'll get that animation, and then you'll be alerted as Baby, and you can teleport to him. So level 2 is just Baby Vegeta. He has a barrier that allows him to defend against Ki Blasts. He has a volley move, which looks very good as well. And the same thing, you can also do with civilians, you can do with survivors. So if a survivor is not rezzed after they are down, after they're executed, or if you just take them out entirely, Baby will be able to basically use them as like a call, like a Zarbon or Dodoria, and actually teleport to them as well. We'll get into the survivor skins a little bit more. Unfortunately, the survivor skins are very disappointing this time around, but we'll get to that in another video, which will be very depressing. But I just figured I'd show you guys the gameplay. So this is the level 3 evolution. That's Super Baby 1, so unfortunately he is not playable. So this is Super Baby 2. And he can actually straight up just nullify a random active skill. Just lock it out entirely, and the only way to purify it is with Divine Water from supplies. By the way, this is massive. Supplies are only available at level 3. A raider has to be level 3 for supplies to spawn now. And Dragon Balls are also a thing with Baby as well. So no super Transpheres, thankfully.
Baby, my lord, accept this and rise again.
And then he goes Great Ape, and essentially his moveset is exactly the same as Great Ape Vegeta. But they have some slides on the moveset, so we're going to be looking at that and talking about it. So I'll give you one moment to get to the screen. So here is where they actually talk about how Baby works. So Baby is a new type of raider, an infection type raider. I don't know if there will be additional raiders that will play like this, but Baby is the first infection type raider that hunts down survivors by infecting civilians and spreading tupples. Okay. Alright, so this is the level 1 stage. So essentially, you start off as a civilian, as we saw in the trailer, and you infect that civilian, and you go to other civilians or survivors and infect them as well. It seems like you just need to get to a close radius to a survivor, and you kind of just like jump to them and like infect them, kind of similar to like a Cyberman grab, kinda. We'll see some actual gameplay later to like just confirm that. But when you infect somebody, one of their active skills will be sealed, and this can happen as early as level 1. This is the art for Baby, but unfortunately, I don't think you actually get to play as him. So we'll see the intro screen. I don't even know if they have like an in-game model. They just have the art. So level 1 begins as an infected civilian who has been implanted with an egg and manipulated by Baby, as they explain here. In this form, Raider can use the active skill Infect to attack and plant an egg in the survivor. The infected survivor is not only knocked down, but also one random active skill will be sealed and becomes unavailable. This active skill infect targets not only survivors, but also other civilians on the field. And the number of infected civilians can be increased by planting eggs. When a survivor gets closer to the infected civilian, they'll get grabbed, as you saw. A confrontation occurs if the survivor is restrained for a select period of time. Additionally, the infected civilians will be switched at any time with the active skill move to infected. So essentially, you can teleport to the infected civilians. So if a survivor attempts to save one, you can teleport to them. Player can use the active skill call for help to attract survivors by pretending to be a normal civilian. That is really cool. That is actually very cool. So you can pretty much just manipulate survivors, is essentially what they're saying here. So this is very interesting. So I'm gonna pause for this. So what they're saying here is previous raiders, when they finish a survivor, okay, let me just read it. Where in previous raiders it was finished, this time it is a new form of infection. A new way to play in which you can not only attack survivors or civilians, but also slowly control the behavior of the survivors by increasing the number of allies through infection. So you're not executing, you're infecting here. There is no execution with this raider. I mean, technically, you eliminated from the game to get it, infected the second time. All right, let's speed up where they talk about the next one. Okay. So this is baby Vegeta. The player will control baby Vegeta, and this is where infection type raider really comes into play. So the moves that you have here is a Ki Blast Volley. Sorry, I'm kind of coming on and off the screen. A Final Flash, I believe. And well, we'll see. They'll talk about it in a sec. By finishing a civilian in this form, he/she will not disappear, but remain on the field as an infected state, just like infect at level 1. Also, by finishing a survivor in this form, you seal a skill. He has shield bear, can put a bear that neutralizes damage from long range attacks. So Ki Blast, which is really good for level 2, by the way. That's actually really, really good. So, I'll move myself over for this. So, again, a survivor isn't going to be executed at the second down. They're going to become a puppet of babies, essentially. Or a servant, as they call it. So, you can infect a survivor who's down for the first time. If survivors remain in an infected situation and are removed from the battle, they become servants. So, it is going to be very, very important to res against baby. So, unfortunately, this kind of does promote camping for baby, because if a survivor is not resed, they become a servant. This, of course, only happens, I believe, if you actually go over and infect them. So if they do just bleed out and you don't infect them or execute them, then they won't become a servant. But if you down somebody, infect them, and nobody touches them, they become a servant. Or if you get them down, they get res, and you down them again, they'll become a servant because they would be eliminated from the game anyway, right? So I think that's literally what they just said here. If survivors remain in an affected situation, survivors who have been down more than twice will instantly be turned into servants when they are finished. Increase the number of servants between evolutions 1 and 3. So you can have servants as early as level 1 through civilians, but you could technically get one as early as level 1 if somebody doesn't get rezzed. You can call up as many survivors as you have made into your servants. So you could potentially have 6 survivor servants at your call. Stay on the map and report the position of a survivor while attacking them. Call out infected survivors and drive survivors away. So very, very interesting here. Okay, I think they literally just explained everything we talked about. So this... oh yeah. So by using the skill Call Servants, you can place the survivor in the form of Dragon Change level 1 at any location. When they find another survivor, they will attack and report the location to the raider. So let's get to the next bit. Alrighty, so this is level 3 Super Baby 2. The basic controls are the same, essentially what they're saying. The super attacks and skills are a little bit more powerful. He has reverse shot here, which have tracking, which is pretty cool. He has a Revenge Death Ball, Revenge Final Flash. Revenge Final Flash seems like a really good snipe. And then here's level 4 grade 8 baby. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, grade 8 baby literally plays exactly like Vegeta. And I'm not kidding. Same mouth beam, same stomp, same area destruction. I don't think grade 8 baby has a unique animation to him. I don't think so, which is a little disappointing. But, you know, it would be a shame if his grade 8 was worse than Vegeta's. It just would have been cooler if they did something different, because he doesn't even have like a Gallic Gun super attack. It's literally just a mouth beam like Vegeta. So the only difference here is that you can like utilize the servants and whatnot. But, you know. So essentially, he's grade 8 Vegeta on steroids. So that is pretty much it. I don't know if they have any other slides on baby. Oh yeah, here's the Ultra Divine Water. So this only spawns in the supplies, which is very interesting. And this is basically to unseal one of your active skills. And again, if you thought I was BSing you, from Season 6, supplies will no longer be sent until the raider reaches level 3. Common to all raiders is what it says here. So, level 2 Goku Black Strat just got buffed massively. Massively. I don't know how I feel about that change. I really don't know how I feel about that change. I don't think that was a good change, in my opinion. Those are the survivor skins. So now we'll take a look at some gameplay here. So let me game music. Turn this up a little bit. But as you can see, this is baby's starting animation. So essentially a civilian, and so we don't get to see baby's like base form. So immediately Anoki here tries to open up a crate as the civilian. You can't do it. Not that, you know, I guess that really matters that much, but not something that you can do. You can punch as the civilian. You actually move around fairly quickly. And you can teleport to another civilian. But as you saw there, if we look at this, it looks like, yeah, it almost looks like you don't have to be like on top of the civilian. You kind of, or survivor, you just got to be like kind of close. Let's see if we can get like the freeze frame of the distance. Damn. But yeah, it's like Kazunoko is like in the cave. Yeah, let's see if we can like really slow this down, just so you guys get a good picture. Yeah, he gets him like right here. Oops. Oh my god, okay. Did not mean to do all that. Jesus. Oh my god, alright, give me a second. God damn it. Alright, you guys get the picture. You don't have to be like kissing the survivor to infect them. But that's an instant down. So very similar to the Cybermen. So actually, that filled him up to half. So it looks like baby only needs, at least at plus 20, only needs two survivor, or to be fair, a survivor might fill up more than a civilian. So 2 survivors it looks like. And then so ooh, actually that wasn't that much. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I'm just curious like what it started off with. Yeah, so the first civilian doesn't count, and he got half from the first survivor. And then I didn't get too much from the civilian. Looks like he would need at least 2 more civilians, unless I'm wrong. We'll see. So yeah, he teleported to another civilian there. You can swim with the survivor as well. Oh, found a bola. Yeah, and that's going to be his level 2 there. So it seems like you can level up pretty fast if you get 2 survivors really quick, but the likelihood of that happening is pretty low with Jocko ship. But as you can see, the launch has a sealed active skill now. And this is going to be level 2 babies, baby Vegetas, air destruction. Pretty cool. I was expecting like a final flash or something, but it's just kind of like just a blast. Yeah, so at this point, I believe... oh, that was actually kind of cool. So you can just purchase a soda on the vehicle with launch's skill. What a flex. So, Baby has lasers, so you're not going to be able to counter his ki blasts. So we got a good chunk off that civilian there. So that civilian is infected, and they stay where they are. This is what happens when you try to save an infected civilian. It holds you in place for a very long time, and Baby gets alerted. And, wow, Baby has a dash too. That's actually really good. That's another civilian. So that's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. To my understanding, he does not have any new super attacks. Dragon Fist is just an active skill, unfortunately. But it's an evasive, traversal skill. So now Kazunoko, since he got taken out at the beginning of the game, now he's a servant. And now he has another servant here. So he has 2 servants now. So Kazunoko, Super Saiyan 3, and a Vegeta as well. So we get to see Super Baby 1 for like a couple seconds, which is kind of cool. And then we see Super Baby 2. Unfortunately, Super Baby 1 is not playable. So he has 4 active skills here. I believe the 3 is the servants, the 2 is the break strike, and the mouse, I believe, is the barrier for the ki blasts. But those were his super attacks that we just saw. We have the death ball. Death ball seems okay. I think the final flash looks a lot better. Yeah, I really like the final flash. So it looks like Baby has Goku Black ki blasts for like his default, and then his alt fire is literally just Vegeta's, which I think is a little disappointing. It looks like practically the same animation. Actually, he might have another additional alt fire. Yeah, I think that's that other type of ki blast that they were talking about before. Or is that a skill? Oh, that was a skill. That's the 4. So honestly, I feel like just the default ki blasts are better in my opinion. I think those ki blasts are good for like team fights. So yeah, he called the servants there. So if this person does not get rezzed, that'll be another servant. And Dragon Balls are in play with Baby, thank God. Yeah, so you see those servants are kind of just hanging out. So this is his air destruction. It is a death ball. Pretty cool. So it seems like once you call the servants once, you're not able to call them again. Oh, never mind.
強っ
このレイター。
あいつ制する
Oh, no, actually, no. Somebody didn't get res, so we got another servant. So I might be right on that.
これは大猿もかなり視野に入ってくるところですが、
はいボールも拾って
So now he's getting grade ape here.
ボリュームがすごい
This is pretty cool.
テンションがやば
洗脳されたブルマの協力を経てベビー大猿へ。
早っ
But you'll see here that he has the same exact kit as grade ape Vegeta to a T.
果たしてサバイバー側を一人で
He has mouth beams, different color, and then he has this mouth beam super.
これもまたなんかキャラクター性を生かしてまたすごい戦い方が
Literally has the same execution, which is a stomp.
方法がブルマにヒットするという
ヘッドガ
もう完全に大根さん気持ちよくなってますねこれ。
ンいいよ
This air destruction,
稼いでるよ
I don't know if it's the exact same. It might be, but it's supposed to be faster. I don't know if that was the exact same animation, but it was borderline.
できるかどうか。
脱出できるのかどうか。
脱出して
But the only difference is that he can call servants,
これはもう見つかっている。
and he has the stomp as well. And then this is the victory animation for grade ape.
そうでした。
いや最初数の子に気づかれなかったらマジ気持ちよかったんですけど
いやなんか仲間のサバイバーが歩いてきたんかなと思ってて。
完全に
We'll look at the other gameplay as well, just to get another like look at baby. But that is pretty much all baby is doing. But we'll look at the other gameplay just in case Kazunoko gets to show us something else.
肝心。
All right, so this time we have Kazunoko. He started off as a female civilian.
あでも早速
So, unfortunately, there is no new map, by the way. No
怖いなこれ
new
高所から
map.
出る民間人の女性めちゃくちゃ怖いですね。人間離れしお
Hmm.
これは今誰かニアミスそしてまた大貫さんなんですよ。また美しい展開ですが
これ
規制先移動
So, yeah,
方に飛び出してしまった
if
あそう
you win the confrontation with the survivor that's infected, they will actually be saved.
よかった
And they'll be taken out the game, which is actually good because that means that Baby will have one less servant to like work with, right?
そうですね。
完全騙されましたよ
But he starts off with two servant civilians.
また大貫さんです。
So it seems like there's no heartbeat for at least level 1 Baby since you're playing as a civilian.
うますぎでしょさっきこの絵見ましたよ
見覚え
なかった
Which is pretty scary, actually. You could literally just get like
数の子さんの
caught from behind.
これは気づかなかったっすかいやそうなんや
But as you can see, Baby's movement is very limited. So he's essentially a stealth
マジゲーム
level 1 raider.
ここから巻き返す
And then level 2 through 4, he, works as a traditional raider would.
やば
なんとか
But yeah, you make no noise. As you can see, this survivor has no idea that Baby is behind. Hey, as you can see, he got him from pretty far away too.
残されていますね。
いや早い
強いなこれ。
さっきと同様にレイ
でかい
ヤー
な
かなり速いスピードで
So I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a combination of like a
い
Cyberman
ました。
すぎる
plus like Cell. Kind of, they wanted to make Cell a stealthy raider.
そうですね。
But,
刺さってます
It seems like they actually like were successful with that with Baby
や
here.
ばいやばい
So that's the Dragon Fist skill. It does actually deal damage. That's not like for an active skill. That's okay. That's almost half a bar on a normal raider, I presume. That raider, Baby has like normal raider health. So you could actually kill with that skill. I don't know what the cooldown is on it.
そりゃ笑うよ
But yeah, that skill you'll see on Onuki. Onuki, his POV, that skill is going to be sealed until the divine water comes from the supplies. So what I'm curious about is if there's enough divine water, say everybody gets executed once or infected once, is there going to be enough divine water for everybody? Like I'm very curious about how that's going to work. So he has a volley at level 2, which I think is a very good thing to have.
やばいやばいやばいやばい
It's essentially Vegeta's volley.
これを逃げ切れるかどうかはかなりでかいです。
This raider probably reuses the most assets of another raider that we've ever seen before. And I'm a little conflicted on it. I know how you guys feel. But yeah.
全員ね
So he has a charge as well. Can call a servant since nobody got
出
rezzed.
るんですね
1
これで
人落ちましたね今。起動機あと2本ですがレベル2なのでまだまだサバイバー側も6人残ってますし戦えるかと思いますが見つかってますね。1人落ちてますね。1人落ちてます。
強いな
So he gets that survivor there. Final flash. I don't know what that hit, but it seems like it has pretty good AoE. So the dash is actually a melee combo, which is really cool. It's actually the first we've ever seen of something like that. I guess besides like Goku Black's Divine Lasso. I really like that. I honestly wish we had more. I Broly should have had something like that. That is cool. I do like that a lot. That's not just like a one-hit thing. It's like actually a combo.
強い
So now Kazunoko's going to get Super Baby 2.
また1人サバイバーがやられてしまい
やばいてどんどんしもべが増えてくる
やばい
レベル
As you see, he's got a Super Saiyan 3 and a Frieza, which is really cool.
運んでるサバイバ
これいいっ
ーも
す
ドラゴンチェンジ状態の姿になってますね。なかなかシュールな絵面ですけど。
あチェンジ状態な体なんだ、かっこいい好きなんだよ
Yeah, so at this point, Baby just essentially picks up one new active skill, I believe. So he has a Barrier, Break Strike, Servants, and the Key Blast skill. And then he gets the Final Flash and the Death Ball at level 3. And then he has the Goku Black-esque Key Blasts as his, like, default Key Blast. And then his Alt Fire is going to be Vegeta's.
時間はしっかりとドラゴンチェンジしながら稼いでますがこれはい
い攻撃範囲広
また逃げ切れず
か
やられた
残り時間
Evil Launch is pretty cute.
さあしもべに
大貫さんはここでゲームオーバーとなってしまいました
But yeah, I feel like with Baby, rushing civs is going to be very important. But you also got to be careful because there's definitely going to be one civ that you go to save that's going to be infected. And you're going to have to be prepared. Honestly, when you save civs now, at least with Baby, you'll want to have active skills up. Because if it's a survivor or, you know, a civilian that's infected, if you don't have a means of escape, you're screwed, right? Unless Baby's really, really far away.
4人ですが1人ダウンしていると
また見つけた
いやースーパーベビー2、まあ、レベル3レベル
So it does look like Baby loses the charge that he has at level 2.
民間人のスポットがないと見つけられないってところあるんですけどやっぱり家族さんうまいですね
やば大猿だ
So now Kazunoko got grade 8.
再びブルマの協力を得て大猿ベビーに
怖っ
何やって
なっ
んだブル
てし
マ
まいました
And it's pretty much just the pretty Vegeta moveset. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. That's like the breakdown for this. This is all the gameplay that they showed. Those are all the slides that they had for Baby. So I think Baby is shaping up to be a very interesting raider. I think he's cool. I'm just a little disappointed of how much they were used from Vegeta's moveset for Baby. I will say. I am pretty disappointed by that. But, you know, we'll be talking about that in another video. But I at least want to break down Baby's moveset, what he's doing at each level, how the infection works, how the ceiling works, how you can play against it. You know, how to play against Baby as well. As you can see, the servant found a survivor there and started attacking them. And he has the stomp.
ずっと戦ってくれるのも強いな
So the only thing we're not sure of is if baby can be damaged at his body, or if he can only be damaged at the tail, just like Vegeta. Because we actually did not see anybody fight the Great Ape at all. So, you know, presumably it's going to work the same where you have to attack the tail. But we won't know for certain.
そうだね。さあ、寿司。逃げて。
So at this point, you can't infect anybody anymore as baby.
絵がやばい。あれはやばい。
かなりの積極さを感じますが。
But that's kind of it. I'm just gonna fast forward this, bro. They're dead ass just like flying around trying to find the last So yeah, this goes on for a while.
これ厳しいか。これ強すぎない。
Oh, yeah. So there we get to see some of the servant action, at least. This is when the servants pulls up. Launches Kamehameha. Oh wait, did he? Oh no, he didn't take any damage. Yeah, he gets killed there. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you think of baby's kits. Are you happy with it? Are you disappointed? I think they did some interesting things here. Again, I'm just disappointed by the reused animations, because this is literally Grade 8 Vegeta's win screen. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts and subscribe to our Ironcane channel for more videos like these. And I'll catch y'all when season 6 drops this week. So make sure to stay subbed and tuned for that. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude. Peace out.